Hey everybody at home, welcome to this week's Into the Kitchen, which is all about, have a look at this, chocolate, which is epic and delicious all at the same time, and just something that we love, and everyone I know loves chocolate, especially us women. I just want to give you a little bit of an idea of how chocolate has become such a big part of us, the human being, and our lives, and how much we love it. It's like addiction in so many ways. Okay, so check this out. This is a chocolate pod. There's different colors. They're very, 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 very beautiful. And they grow on a tree. And what's inside of them, when you open them up, is this incredible, let's get this open, incredible, gorgeous little sticky, almost garlic looking like little tiny little seeds. They're quite incredible actually. And what they do with this is they put all this into really big, amazing big barrels, wooden barrels, and they ferment them, and it goes from one barrel to the other, and it kind of bubbles away. It's really, really interesting, like fermentation, you know, so it starts to bubble, because these are actually quite sweet, almost like a lychee mango-y kind of flavour on the kind of subtle end, right? But as soon as I bite it, bitter. Into the bin we go. But what they've done is, which is really quite amazing, is they've fermented this glory, this sticky, very, very sticky and gluey, awesome seeds here, which is quite amazing. And then what they've done is they've tipped it out onto a huge tarp or a platform, and the sun has dried all this stickiness and white off, which is really kind of what the sun does, right? It dries things off. Then it goes into the massive big oven, like a huge big oven, and it's roasted on a very low heat on a long to short period of time. When I mean long to short, it depends on the company. Then from there, after it's roasted, which the whole place is smelling like something that triggers us that we know, which is chocolate, it is then taken to this massive big stone mill, normally stone, some companies use steel, and they grind it. And they grind those little tiny seeds, right? And they grind them. And this is what the seeds looks like when they're dried and roasted. And they grind these seeds and grind these seeds until they turn on the tap and out comes paste. Look at this. This is amazing. And from there, they press this paste and out comes cacao butter and cacao powder. How cool is that? That just gets me so excited that I even know that, or someone even taught me that. I just find that just extraordinary. And now you guys understand the journey of chocolate. So let's now make chocolate. So it's not chocolate yet until we add sweetener. So what I've got to go over here, I'll just bring these over for you. I've got cacao butter, which is this, and I've melted it. And how I've melted it is I've taken some water in a pot up to the boil, and I've boiled it. And then I've turned it off and I've put my cacao butter in, which, if you're at home, I just shaved like this with a knife. I just shaved it very closely and slowly because it's quite hard. And then I put it into here, turned the stove off and allowed it to melt naturally. Then in another pot, I did the same thing. I took, let me just put this away, it's just glorious. I took the paste, which I have so much of it. Look, there's some in here as well. It's really quite awesome. It's just everywhere actually. Smell that. Put the camera in there. Smell-o-vision. It's really quite amazing. So I took some of this, which is the same slab as that. This is one that I've had for a while, and I've just, once again, shaved it. Now the recipe will be below, so I'm not going to give you the recipe right now on the weight, on the grams, but check this out. This is the 2 parts of what we can smell it, and it's not quite chocolate because this is like bitter as fuck. And this is just like eating fat, but my memory's like, it smells like chocolate. It's really quite crazy. So I've done the same thing here. I've turned on the stove, put some water in the bottom of this pan, put my shaved cacao paste in here and let it melt. Now this is the next step, and this is the most vital step of all. I'll just grab a bowl. This is the epic piece. This bowl there. So what I'm going to do, and this is what you need to do at home. Once you get this out, you need to wipe every bit of moisture off there, because any water that goes near chocolate just wrecks it and you're wasting your money. And I'm going to do the same as here. I'm being very careful because it's hot and getting all the water off. Move that out of the way. And here comes the fun. Okay? This is the cool part. And both these ingredients you can get from the Source. Now I'm from the Gold Coast, and the Source is a chain around Australia and America called the Source. And isn't that awesome? So from the Source you can get this, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to wipe this nice and clean so there's no water dripping in here. I'm going to pour it straight into here. Chocolate, it's pure fat, isn't it? Then I'm going to add, give it a stir. Look at this. Just keep that camera on there, Scott. It's amazing. Then I'm going to add sweetener. Now this glory is maple syrup, and I just think maple syrup is just the bee's knees. Actually, what would the bees think? They're out of business. And I'm going to have a taste. A little bit more sweetener, and this is where you guys play with how much sweetener you want. Now the next step is really, really cool. It needs a pinch of salt, because salt is the building blocks of flavour. And there we have, taste that, Scott. Pop your finger in there. Oh, fuck, is that good?
Decadent.
It is decadent. This is next level chocolate. And then we get our chocolate molds. Boom, we add any of the essential oils we want over here. Any essential oils that we want to add, we add it. Anything we like that's food grade, peppermint, orange, tangerine, ginger, cinnamon. Oh my God, what else is there? Rosemary, salt, cayenne pepper, lavender, anything you like. And you just pop it into your molds, pop it into your fridge, and boom, you have chocolate. And this is going to make at least, how many trays did we do yesterday? 10. Around about 10 trays. Enjoy. Look at the recipe. Let me know how you go, but enjoy. Yum. It's that good. That's breaking my fast on chocolate. Oh fuck, it's good.